And just 4 days before the Bilang Pilipino midterm elections, the COMELEC has disqualified Pasig congressional candidate Christian Sia. Recall that in a campaign sortie last April, Sia was called out over his lewd remarks about single mothers and for body shaming a female staff member. The disqualification case against Sia was filed by COMELEC's Task Force SAFE after he was issued a show cause order twice. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia said despite being disqualified, Sia may still file a motion for reconsideration and his name will remain in Pasig City's ballot. In the event that Sia wins, the COMELEC will suspend his proclamation until the final resolution of the case.
Meron pa siyang karapatan na mag-file ng motion for reconsideration. Hanggat walang pinal na desisyon, ang pangalan ay mananatili sa balota, ang tao ay maiboboto at maaari pong maproklama kung sakasakali kung walang pinal na desisyon laban po sa kanila.
Meanwhile, the poll body's Contra Bigay Committee has accepted the explanation of senatorial candidate Camille Villar on allegations of vote buying. The committee said in its decision that it found no sufficient evidence to pursue the candidate's disqualification. Villar was earlier seen in an event in Cavite where raffle and prize money were handed out. Villar explained that the event in question happened before the start of the campaign period. As of today, May 9, the COMELEC has received 450 reports of alleged vote buying and abuse of state resources.
Let's now have a quick chat with COMELEC spokesperson Rex Laudianco on these latest developments. Magandang gabi po sa inyo. Let's begin with our clarification on the disqualification of Christian Sia dahil siya po ay nasa balota pa.
Tama po. Magandang gabi po, Ma'am Ces, Ma'am Sean, and Ma'am Pauline. Tama po kayo. Nagkaroon na nga po ng ruling tungkol sa disqualification niya. Tama po, sinasabi ni Chairman Garcia, dahil nga po pwedeng mag-file ng motion for reconsideration. This is a division ruling which has yet to attain the status of being final and executory po. At pagka ganun po, pag nag-appeal po siya, nagkaroon ng motion for reconsideration sa iba, yun po ang purpose po niyan. Mananatili po siya bilang kandidato. Maari po siyang makatanggapan ng boto. But then again, ang sinasabi nga po ni Chairman Garcia, nasa kapangyarihan din po ng Commission on Elections na mag-issue ng suspension of proclamation just in case po siya ang makakuha ng pinakamaraming boto o siya po ang nanalo sa halalan.
Pero sa ngayon po, wala siyang kasagutan dun sa inyong ruling.
Meron naman pong sapat na panahon pa po para makapag-file siya. Kailangan po within 5 days po ay makapag-appeal siya, makapag-file siya ng motion for reconsideration.
Pwede ba pa-confirm lang natin, Attorney Rex, kung sure na kung nanalo nga itong si Attorney Sia ay talagang gugulong na yung suspension order?
Ganito po. Ang paglalabas po kasi ng suspension of proclamation ay ginagawa po ng COMELEC bago pa po maghalalan. Ang purpose po kasi nito ay ma-ensure na yung kaso po ay mananatili within the jurisdiction of the Commission on Elections. Ganito po kasi. Ang jurisdiction po ng COMELEC ay ng proclamation. Kapag ang isang tao po ay na-proclaim, ay pwede na siya mag-oath ng office pag dumating ang tamang panahon makapag-a-assume. Sa pagitan po nito, yung pong congressman, yung pong mga senador, kung sakali pong magkakaroon ng disqualification case, mapupunta na po ang jurisdiction sa House or Senate Electoral Tribunal at mawawala na po sa COMELEC. Dahil nga po nailagak ang isang petition for disqualification sa kanya bago maghalalan, nagkaroon ng ruling bago maghalalan, maari po talaga mag-issue ng suspension of proclamation nang manatili po sa COMELEC ang pagdedesisyon dito.
Is this only being done for this 2025 midterm election?
Naku, hindi po, ma'am. Kung maaalala niyo po, kahit nung barangay and SK elections, to almost 200 cases po ang na-file, 150 plus suspension of proclamation orders were issued. Kaya po yung mga hindi kwalipikado, yung mga may kinakaharap na kaso, yung mga may petition for disqualification na nakakuha ng pinakamaraming boto, hindi po sila naiproklama at nagtuloy-tuloy po ang kaso. In fact, hanggang ngayon po, yung mga on appeal ay lumalabas po unti-unti ang mga decision po COMELEC sa kaso nila.